Well, hello! Welcome back to the CoffeeCraft stream. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Auntie Christine. Jesus Christ. Who am I? Oh, I'm Auntie Sarah. Yeah, I'm Auntie Sarah from CoffeeCraft. Today I have my good friend Allison with me, and we're going to be carving up some jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween, getting into that spooky season theme. And our goal here is to inspire and empower you to craft with your own two hands, as well as, you know, provide some learnings and feedback on our own experiences to try to make that a little bit more fun for you. If you would like to be part of our Crafty community, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm sorry, I stole your name, Christine. But we're going to go ahead and get started. We both have a couple big pumpkins to carve up today, but then behind me, whoop, over that way, we got a couple of little pie pumpkins. So if we have enough time, we'll get to those too. But we're going to get started.
All right.
So if you are carving up your pumpkins today, I hope you're interested to find some of the tips and tricks I've been watching on the Instagrams recently. One suggestion, which I think no matter how you carve your pumpkin that I am so excited to try, is putting cinnamon inside the top of your pumpkin at the end, so that when you burn a candle inside your pumpkin, it just smells like pumpkin and cinnamon on your front porch.
Oh, I have not heard of that.
So that's a very end of the road tip. Got a couple of small knives, and then a fancy carving tool kit.
Oh, okay.
So to start, for those of you who've never carved a pumpkin before, we're gonna go ahead, cut up either the top or the bottom, open it up, and then peel out all the insides and put it in a bowl. It can be a bit of a what do you call it? Texture kind of craft, which some people are into, some people aren't, but I recommend, you know, removing your rings, anything you don't want to get all pumpkin-y because it will stain you orange. We don't need this yet. We don't need these quite yet.
Do you have a knife preference?
I don't care, whichever one you don't want.
All right.
I'll try the carve out the bottom idea. I've never done this before.
I'm interested to see how that goes for you.
I'm sure it'll be fun. All right, let's get you in frame here, big pumpkin.
I just feel so
Are you ready?
already.
I do hope if you are a younger viewer and you are doing some crafty time pumpkin carving that you have an adult with you to handle some of the more dangerous parts of this craft.
I should have established which part was my front and which one was my back, but
You know?
I'll just play it by ear.
Yeah, it'll be fine. So the other thing to decide before you've cut all the way around your pumpkin is if you'd like to key your lid so that it will go on the same way. That's something to do beforehand. Or if you cut in a fun design in general, I suppose it will only fit one way.
True. I know I always make sure I at least have a notch, but I've just decided to go with all notches.
Zigzags. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you should also make sure not to do the hole too small, since you have to stick your hand in and scoop a lot.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I know, I'm thinking by carving out the bottom, what I've seen most people do is they don't even put the bottom back on. So you put the candle like down on the porch and then you put the pumpkin over it. So I'm really just trying to get mine started. I can expand it as I go.
Wow, very true. Ooh. I can already tell that mine wants to come off. Okay, do some more.
Oh, looks like Christine likes your sweater.
Oh, thank y'all.
The real Christine, not me. Although I do like your sweater too.
You're just saying that because you're trying to appropriate her identity.
Oh. Starting to get some lift. See, now this is the thing I never understood from the videos, is how do you get the bottom out?
You want another stabby device? Can't go wrong with more stabby devices when you're an adult. No.
You got it?
Yes.
Very nice.
How do I want to do this? Alright.
I was gonna say, I have a small bowl if we want to collect the seeds.
Okay.
So I know we talked about roasting those later.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, it got into the bowl.
I could do this.
Believe.
Alright. Now I just cut the strands.
You know, maybe I'll sort this a little later.
Okay. Pumpkin chunks. Oh, it smells like pumpkin in here now. You don't need a candle today.
Maybe we need to open up the window. Death by pumpkin smell.
I say before I get too far into it.
I'm too late. My tea is just gonna be left alone.
Today's cup of motivation is a simple, just brewed coffee. I think the one that we ended up cooking today was a snickerdoodle flavor. And then I just put some brown sugar in my frother before I put in the milk, and then I frothed it twice. And now it's like, I don't know, sweet foam.
The frother is my favorite part.
Yeah. All right. Put the knife in a safe location. And dig in there. Oh, I do have a scooper and stuff if you like that. Alright. I am someone who enjoys different textures, but I know a lot of people really don't like feeling things like that. So, you know, to each your own. I was always the kid who was like in the sandbox or like playing in the mud. So I think it's just different personalities, right? Which were you? Comment in the comments if you're the person who enjoys just going elbow deep in a pumpkin, or if you're the person who reaches for that ice cream scoop.
For me, I need to be like prepared mentally that it's gonna be like elbows deep in something, and then my brain can accept it. Otherwise, it's like putting on wet jeans.
Ooh, yeah, that's not ideal.
I need to put my mental swimsuit on. Wow, there's a lot of seeds just in the tippy top of my pumpkin.
And I haven't really even made it to that bit in mine yet.
Well, seeds are actually literally falling out now. You do more of that? ASMR.
Alright, Christine says that she does not particularly enjoy the task of cleaning it out. Plus, neither of her children like it.
Oh no.
Well, I suppose they are your children. They probably inherit some likes and dislikes, preferences. Now, if you have not, carved pumpkins a lot in your childhood or anything, like, what we're doing right now is separating out the pumpkin seeds from a lot of the stringier bits And what we'll do is we'll rinse these off once we're done carving, and then put them in the oven and roast them up for a snack later tonight. They're really tasty snack.
Yeah, it's nice if you do. I usually do a half batch with like garlic salt or something to make it savory, and then another one that's cinnamon and sugar for a sweet one.
Ooh, I've never had them sweet before.
It's nice because this has a slight nutty taste to it, so it complements it pretty well.
Well, we're gonna have a fun Halloween party a little later tonight too, so I'm sure a lot of different people can come try and judge if they prefer them sweet or savory.
So glad I'm not a surgeon.
I got most of the bits out.
You just wanted me to go with a general scoop, right? That was that was the tool you wanted me to use?
Yeah. Also, I was looking for a tablecloth to go over my desk here, like last minute before this stream, and I realized the only one I had was a birthday themed one. Then I thought, you know what? Crafting is a party, no matter what season.
Party.
Celebrate.
You know, it'll become more Halloween themed as more of a pumpkin gets on it.
That's true. I did cut a piece of it off so that I can just get rid of it when I'm done. It's just a paper, plasticky kind of a tablecloth that has been used for a party already, so it's already recycled. I think I actually used it for Bear's birthday party.
You had a birthday party for Bear and didn't invite me?
I'll invite you to Callie's.
Oh, jeez. There are a lot of good seeds in these things.
I know. Part of me wants to keep some seeds just to plant.
Oh,
Like me own pumpkin patch.
our own crafty patch. Why do I already feel like an arm workout?
I will say, I think I usually do this on a lower table. I don't have to lift my arm up so high to get to it.
Yeah, when I was a chillin', it was always out on the porch and I'd just be hunched over it, but it was a lot shorter then. Yeah, I can't remember last time I actually decorated a pumpkin. My work used to do something fun where we'd have a Halloween party and there was a pumpkin decorating contest and people went all out. Like, some people would like be designing and building things like 2x4s to like create a platform for the pumpkin to sit on and giant displays. My team, I think, only won one year, but we made a gumball machine, and I just remember sitting in a conference room because I did not want to work, but slowly gluing gumballs all the way around
Oh my goodness.
a pumpkin. And if anyone knows me, my OCD was coming out and I couldn't let the same color touch.
Oh no.
Well, and then what was really bad though is that I was working on it and it was coming together and it was looking beautiful. And then people would come in and see that I had a bunch of gumballs and think that the gumballs were free for the taking.
Oh.
And I was like,
Oh no.
and truly, like I think 3 of them ended up going and I was not happy, but 3 of them ended up missing. And at the end, so we had the gumball machine and we had like a cup that we put into like the mouth of it to do the thing that the gumballs actually come out of. And I wanted to put like 1 or 2 in there to like show like, hey, this is where they come out. Like I thought it'd be really cute and tie it all together. and I was out of gumballs. I'm like, I just need 3 more. I need the 3 that were eaten. So I ended up using peanut M&Ms that I found somewhere.
Well, way to overcome and
Yep.
adapt.
Yup.
I think last year the only thing my work did for Halloween was we had a fire alarm. And then I wore my witch hat to work, so unfortunately it was raining last year. So I was the only one dry, though. I found out why people had those big brimmed hats back in the past, right? You know, maybe they weren't necessarily witch hats, but the witches were dry.
Well, yeah, they'd melt.
Well, or they float, one of the two. Oh, that's not that funny.
Is it too soon?
Too soon. I keep thinking I must be getting close, and then I look inside the viewer, and I'm like, well,
Oh, buddy.
apparently not.
Oh, I forgot about the viewer. This is my first time outside all day. Oh, wait, I'm inside. My first time inside all day. She makes me stay outside
This is
in the
like
cold.
a highly moisturizing craft.
You know, my facialist has given me...
Pumpkin oil? Hey, it's better than pumpkin juice.
Not pumpkin oil. It is like a pumpkin and something enzyme or whatever.
It's literally this.
Oh, wait, no. Gosh. I know how sorting works. You put the thing you want in the thing you want.
That generally is how that works, yep. You got it. It's fine. We don't need every seed.
Shh. Shh. I just want the 2 that I know I chucked. There we go.
We got so many pumpkin seeds. I know, I think I've seen other people who like to carve pumpkins but really dislike this stage. You can go to like the dollar store or something, and they sell these styrofoam pumpkins that you can carve. And like they don't light up or anything, but like you can carve a shape into it. So like it's like got a layer of orange on the outside and then some white foam kind of on the inside. So it looks similar to having etched a design into a pumpkin.
I also think I saw something where someone had a drill, and I don't know what the attachment was on the drill, but they were able
Like
to
a whisk? Just
yeah, like basically like a whisk. And they put it in there, and they were able to like blend it. But also, I think it might have helped to clean up the end, the end.
Oh,
ends, the inside.
the strings.
Yeah. Whatever word helps you understand what I'm trying to convey.
Go. Well, that's on the carpet. It's fine.
We're gonna grow our own pumpkins. Tim
You know,
agrees
I
with
don't
you.
know that we've ever carved pumpkins together.
Oh my god. It's been how many decades of knowing each other?
Some would say too many.
We still have first. Alright, you know what?
I'm just gonna shake it. I was gonna say, I think I'm winning, but you know, now I don't think so.
Wow. I'm just trying to get it out so that I can sort it all at once.
You just had a very fertile pumpkin, like mine. You know, why haven't they really, we've done all this food engineering, trying to figure out why we haven't developed pumpkins that have no strings.
Yeah, we've made Brussels sprouts that don't taste terrible.
Seedless watermelon.
Yeah.
We have all these things. We still have stringy pumpkins. The real questions.
Alright, I'll talk to all of the scientists that I know.
Okay.
It'll be a short conversation, but
Okay. I don't see very many more seeds.
oh, you're definitely ahead of me.
There's one more.
My to-do list is literally on the table.
Alright, I think I just have to deal with the strings now. As I, grab 15 more seeds. It is hard to tell. Oh, there's one. Sorry.
Elbow to the face. Yeah.
That is my preferred attack.
Yes.
The elbow.
It is effective. More in the thing.
That is not a seed. Okay. Now I begin the task of cutting off all these stringy bits. I am going to give myself a little ability to hold onto a knife is important, so get rid of some of the slime.
I feel like I have a giving pumpkin.
It's like the giving tree.
Yep.
Just keep on giving.
Alright, let's go through.
Okay.
The knife is so close to me anymore.
Alright. There it is. Okay. So all I'm doing now is just kind of shaving at the walls. It's okay if I make the pumpkin a little bit thinner. Mine is, well, in freedom units I say it's about half a Sarah thumb thick, so whatever that means to you. Oh, Tim suggests an egg beater to whip up the inside of your pumpkin.
But it's an egg beater, not a pumpkin carver. Pumpkin scooper? It's in the name. You have to follow what's in the name.
Oh. Or even an electric hand mixer. You only want to cut the pumpkin, not ourselves. Yes. That's a free tip from us. Try to cut your pumpkin. Don't cut yourself or others. Just like a haircut, on the inside.
So if you decide to do one of these videos about hair cutting, please warn me and I will not be attending.
Oh no.
In person.
Okay, we're okay. We're alright. I heard a crunch.
Right. Squeeze. It's all part of her identity stealing.
I mean, I think that my warning to not cut people is more threatening when I point a knife at you to tell you not to cut people. It's an effective warning. Fair warning. Also, Allison cannot hear the music right now, so I'm just humming along with it, so she's getting the Sarah version, the remix.
The remix.
Alright, now I'm gonna go in with my big ol' spoonie. I'm sorry, did I just get you in my old...
No,
You jumped.
I squirted or squeezed this and like everything went everywhere.
Yeah, it's Halloween.
Yeah.
All I'm doing now is trying to collect all the strings that I've cut all into kind of one area, scraping the sides just like I did with the knife. See if any of them will come off. The reason you want to get rid of all these strings is we're going to put a lit candle with real fire on the inside of these, and you don't want to burn your pumpkin down. So fewer the strings, the better.
Speak for yourself.
Well, if you do that, please at least don't put it on your porch.
Put it on a neighbor's porch. No.
That is not a Sarah approved technique.
One thing I always wanted to do that I've seen lots of other people do is when their pumpkin is, or if it's after Halloween or they're done with their pumpkin or whatever it is, they take it to a place that offers pumpkin chucking. And you put it into a trebuchet and you see how far your pumpkin goes.
Where? How? Where are they?
I have no idea, but I've seen it on the interwebs. I've also been to they call it an adventure farm, but they have a really nice corn maze and like pumpkin stuff that you can choose, and cider, donuts, and all the wonderful stuff. But they have this big tower that you can use to go up, look out over the corn maze. But you could also carry a pumpkin up, and you go up to whatever level it is. It's pretty high up, at least like 50 feet or more, and you can just drop the pumpkin. And so you can see when you're walking up like the little patch of all the dropped pumpkins and everything. And you're like, okay. And they have like little obstacles that you can try and bowls you can try and put your pumpkin to land on. It's fun.
That sounds wonderful.
You should. This is an experience.
I can't tell if you enjoy it or hate it. We're getting some of that. What do they call that? When you give a kid a bunch of like beans and things to play with. It's like a textile experience or like
something. Yeah. This is exactly that. Alright, so I can actually address the next step of this.
I do appreciate that my pumpkin is big enough to wield a spoon inside of.
Underrated thing for a pumpkin.
Uh-huh. To be fair, it seems like only in really this direction. My pumpkin is oblong.
I'm gonna grab paper towels.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
I have one good hand.
Didn't think you had any.
Oh, many good hands.
Your hands are up a pumpkin.
One hand is up a pumpkin.
Alright, I'm going to dry out the seeds so that we can. Oh my goodness, he's going to squares?
Yeah. Why did that just blow your mind?
I've just never bought this kind before.
Well, that bougie bounty.
Alright. So we can roast them after we're done with the
Look at that. Skylar thinks we're cool. Well, thank you, Skylar. I think you're pretty cool for tuning in and doing a crafty time with us. Although, I think it'd be cooler if you would pull out some of the guts so that your mom doesn't have to do it all.
Let's have the third bowl. So we're done with this one, so I'll set it aside.
Where'd the big bowl go?
I grabbed it. I grabbed that you would actually need it for what you are doing.
It's alright. We can put it where the cinnamon is. Cinnamon! Look at my harvest. the added bonus to doing this step very good is that you will make your pumpkin just a little bit thinner, which will make it a little easier to carve.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, what do we got here? Dalton would like to know what we're going to carve on these pumpkins. Well, I'm not sure that we know quite yet.
Oh, I do not. I am stalling for time.
On this pumpkin, I will probably do a more traditional jack-o'-lantern smile, like with toothy triangle eyes. But I think on the pie pumpkins, over there, those pie pumpkins, I'm thinking of using some of my star cookie cutters and then just making a really fun, like, Starry Night kind of design all around it. With some holes and stuff.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. But I've seen some super cute things on like Pinterest, just with, you know, some super intricate designs, some designs that are less intricate. Like we just saw the one where it was this giant pumpkin, right? Huge, big pumpkin. And all they did was carve like the smallest mouth and big circle eyes. Like a derpy smile. Love that pumpkin. Let's see what else. Elizabeth says, are we roasting pumpkin seeds to share with awesome friends tonight? Well,
No, we're just doing it for ourselves.
no, we'll be sharing with our friends. Allison had the idea earlier of doing some sweet and some savory, so you guys can judge which flavor you prefer your pumpkin seeds to be. We're also going to be keeping the insides of that pie pumpkin, and I'd like to make a pumpkin pie later today using fresh pumpkin.
I've never done that.
My mom used to do it when I was little. I remember she would talk about it a lot. I think it's something that her grandmother used to do.
So does that mean that those pumpkins don't have the strings in them?
I don't know. We're gonna find out together.
I really hope that we like cut off the top or whatever you're supposed to do with these, and you pull it off, and it looks like a pumpkin pie on the inside. You just pour it into a dish.
It just looks like the inside of the canned pumpkin where it's already pureed and
Perfect.
Yeah, I kind of get the feeling it's gonna look a lot like a pumpkin.
I've never been so hurt before.
I really wish that I was ambidextrous. That'd be nice.
Well,
instead I'm just
do it.
Dexterous. More pumpkin.
There we go.
Alright. Looks like I just got a couple stragglers in here. I should have done like a before and after showing what this looked like with the top just off straight down, and then after all my scraping.
Well, you know, we haven't scraped out mine.
We?
Hi, friend.
I'm the one who needs the arm workout. You're right.
My arms are just for decoration. We've talked about this.
Until it's time for the elbows to become a weapon.
They're all elbow.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Salty or sweet wins the heart of our guests tonight. Ooh. Yeah, I'll definitely have a little bit of a couple of reactions from people who are willing. This is why I'm not wearing my Halloween costume yet.
What is your Halloween costume?
I'm a witch.
Oh, right. Silly me. Silly question.
I don't know what's wrong. Like, when I was a kid, you know what I was every year? A cat. Like, for like 5 years straight, I was a different kind of cat.
Wow.
And then I was princesses for a while. But like, whatever it is I chose, I was that thing for like 5 years straight.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why. And what do you think I've been for the last 5 years?
For Halloween or in life?
A witch. It doesn't matter.
The answer is yes.
Okay. This year's witch costume is a little bit more autumn themed, though, not just black and like spooky.
Oh.
So, a good friend of mine, a different Allison, bought me a maroon witch hat a couple years ago, which I've worn a couple times and is really pretty. But I thought to go with it a little bit more, I would pair it with a different dress I've got that has a lot of like, you know, fall leaves and that kind of colors on it. And then I got this kind of, I don't know how you call it. It's like a belt. It's not like, it's not really a corset. It's a lot looser than a corset. It's not a garter. Garter goes on the legs. Girdle? Is that the right word? I don't know the right words for it. But it's brown and it's got like fun like golden moons on it. And then a black skirt to go under that to make it more witchy.
Girls always remind me of the 1950s.
Girdle? Grandma's girdle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's do a little check-in here to show where I'm at. I am sufficiently pumpkin-y. Thankfully, my nail artist, the wonderful person she is, gave me a top coat that is likely to not stain all my nails orange.
Oh, okay.
Here, we could show off her work. Look at my cute little bats. Oh my goodness, they're freaking bats. But more importantly, let's give a pumpkin update. Pumpkin date.
Pumpkin date.
Ooh. Here's where we're looking now. There's still a couple strings, but they don't really seems to be hanging down so much. At least when I turn it this way and look up. So I think that this will work pretty well for me. I might just keep going a little bit on this one section. Seems like the more I scrape, the more layers I find that want to fall off.
Yeah, the main part to focus on is whatever part you're going to be carving, since that's the one you want to be the thinnest for your own stabby needs.
It's true.
I guess that's what my mom always told me, but I think she just didn't want to have to carve my pumpkin for me.
What do we got going on? Oh. Dalton wants everyone to know that he's wanting to carve a Master Ball Pokemon? Oh, the Master Ball from Pokemon. On his pumpkin. That's a clever idea. I like that. Although I honestly would probably get halfway through and be like, yes, that's a Pokeball. Mm-hmm. Oh, look, it sits so good. Well, I guess it's hard for you to see on screen. But because I carved the bottom out, it sits rather flat and just a little bit shorter. sounds so empty now.
Yes.
Oh, I should have put some cinnamon on my coffee.
I still could. The cinnamon is here with
It's
us.
not the same.
Do you want me to do it?
Would you like me to start scraping your pumpkin?
I can do it. I'm just gonna, because I know you're gonna do the pie pumpkin too. Pie pumpkins.
Okay. So I think the front of mine I'm gonna do on the curvy bit to make it fun and hard. Because you know, if there's a simple way to do it, why choose that? Always overcomplicate. That's my motto. Actually, I should have asked Tim to bring up some dry erase markers. I might run down and go grab those really quick. You gonna be okay on your own here? Hold down the fort.
I have to.
Okay.
I'll just be me sorting seeds.
Seed sorting.
It's my dream.
Okay. I shall return.
Now that she's gone. Oh, I need more paper towels.
Okay. Dry erase markers have been attained. Okay. So I prefer to mark my pumpkins with dry erase markers compared to a Sharpie or a pencil or even the stabby technique that all those little books tell you to do.
What about the stamp?
Mostly because you can draw how you think you want it. If you don't like it, it rubs off. Like, it's really easy. A lot of those books have patterns you can buy. And that's a choice. You can do that if you want. There are lots of cool designs in them.
I used to do those all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah. I would always just be so frustrated because I would like painstakingly like poke, peel it off, and I couldn't see what I did. I did not understand what I was even looking at. Like,
You need it needs to be like one of those things that has the numbers and you like follow it along. You're like, which one was one?
right?
What's two?
So instead, my hack is that you just use a dry erase marker. So I'm gonna start here. Just maybe I'll try to draw this where they can see it. How about that?
I can provide room.
I just sound like the Zora King from Legend of Zelda. We're done with this for now. Boy, we're in frame. Woo!
Okay.
So I'm thinking we're gonna start here and maybe here. Go ahead. It looks so happy already. I always forget, is the triangle up or down for the nose? I feel like it's up.
I don't know anymore.
Mine's gonna go up. And then quick
Oh yeah,
smile.
that looks normal. That looks like a nose.
Big smile. Happy pumpkin. Okay, let's give him a couple of teeth in the front.
Just a couple, not too many. Pumpkins don't have dental insurance.
Okay. I'm gonna make the nose just a little bit bigger. Okay, great. See how it just so quickly rubs off? This is the best part. No mess, no problems, no commitment.
Whenever I outline something and I have to actually start carving it or cutting it or whatever the project is, I'm like, okay, that was the line. I don't like that line anymore, so I'm just gonna do something a little bit different.
Here we go. We're gonna call him Jack. That's what I think.
Oh, he takes up a good amount of pumpkin.
Yeah.
That can be itty bitty face.
No. Okay. Now because I'm extra and I carve pumpkins every year, a couple years ago I bought a pumpkin carving kit that has all the blades and things you might want. Mostly because I kept buying those like, you know, dollar store kits with saws and things, and
The orange
I always was
handles.
disappointed because I would just bust them and then just get the knife out. So I'll say in general I've enjoyed owning these. I always seem to use these two, which are now rusted and a little orange. I washed them. That's what kind of did it to them, though, I think.
Are you up to date on your tetanus shot?
Reasonably.
Okay. I know the number for 911.
Oh, really? Triangle pointing up. Alright, thanks for the confidence boost.
I wonder what it would look like if you did triangles down for the eyes and the nose. Would it look sad?
I feel like it would look angry.
Ooh.
Is that what you're gonna do on yours?
I don't know. I liked the idea of the ghost outline one that I saw. That one's fun and achievable.
Just the way we like it.
Yes.
Alright. So, again, we're gonna get a little stabby here. It's gonna be fun. Everybody likes this part. Yes. I feel like this tool, because it's like a little bit bigger, it's designed for an adult size hand, always gives me just a little bit more control.
Yeah, I feel like the kits are usually made more for the kid size. Oh. Like a melon baller.
So cute.
Except a gourd triangulator. Oh yeah, since pumpkins have seeds on the inside, is it a fruit?
Here it is, the great debate. I believe the answer is yes.
So pumpkin pie is a fruit pie?
It's yep, I think it is. Write in the comments your argument on whether or not pumpkin should be considered a fruit or a vegetable.
I will laugh if someone just Googles it and then cuts and pastes that as their argument.
You know, back in my day, we just had to argue with each other without Google. So we just had to be good at logicking.
Or just talk really loud.
Okay.
Oh, almost done with the first step of drying.
You're doing the Lord's work.
I just want to make sure that we actually have these for the party. Stringy bit. Stringy bit. Eat.
Let's see. It sounds like my playlist may have slowed down a touch here.
Wow.
Controls. There we go.
Separate some of the seeds that I know are not gonna roast well. The really thin ones that don't have any of the nuttiness on the inside. Not sure what to call that. The inner of the seed. It's not the mitochondria, because that's the powerhouse of the cell.
Yes, as is known.
As is known.
That is a good tip, though. I didn't really consider that. I usually just roast them all and be like, bleh. That's not one.
Yeah, I mean that is what's gonna happen, but since I can do some amount of sorting, I am trying to. Again, our pumpkins are very plentiful.
Looking like a pumpkin. Jack-o'-lantern specifically.
Oh.
So all I'm doing in addition to cutting out the shape is I'm just kind of on the inside of the pumpkin from the front, just carving away a little bit more of the flesh inside, just to make sure when there is a candle inside, all the shadows from it make it easily lit from the hole that I've picked. But you can choose to do this or not. I've seen lots of cool designs where they literally just etch onto the pumpkin and then you can see the light glowing through the inside. I think when you do that, you're gonna want to do something to try to preserve it. Like put some kind of like coconut oil or something on the inside bit.
Never heard of doing coconut oil.
I'm not really sure. I generally don't do anything, but I live in a climate that's rather chilly. I think if you live in a warmer climate, you either want to wait to carve your pumpkin until you're like ready for Halloween, or carve many pumpkins regularly. That's a choice. But I think you have to get a little bit more creative to make sure that they can last for a while. Alright, so I currently have 2 eyes. Haha.
Did you not have 2 eyes before?
I've been found out.
Oh
no! Onto the nose.
Ow.
It just looks like an hors d'oeuvre. Oh, here. Let me show you the example. Yeah. So, you can see I carved as straight as I could for the nose, but you can kind of see it's pretty thick on the left side of the nostril here. So all I do is really technical. I just kind of, from the outside, carve away some of it from the back. And then just let it fall through. Oh, you got another ASMR going?
Got some more ASMR going. Oh. This this is just
sensory games. Sensory. That's the word. See?
Okay, that makes sense.
You just gotta give my noggin a minute, and then she'll keep up. Brain cells will fire.
Would you like a round in the sensory game?
Sure. There we go. See how now the nose is a lot wider naturally? It's because all I did was carve away the backside.
Don't pick his nose.
Hey, I can pick his nose, he's mine.
That's not how that works. You have to get his consent.
Well, thankfully he's not sentient.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. I don't think I like this. For some reason I prefer the stringy way.
It'll be nice when they're like completely dry. It's odd when they stick to you.
Yeah. It's great.
Alright, I'm gonna lay these out behind us on more paper towels, in case you're wondering. And they'll be even more dry for us.
Perfect. Oh yeah. Pumpkin chunks. Chunkin' pumpkin. Come here. So what I like to do in the bigger areas, like where this mouth is, instead of trying to carve out the whole mouth all in one piece, which would be extremely satisfying if you were successful, I generally have not been that successful to do that further than just a somewhat small triangle. That's usually what I aim to do, is cut it out triangle by triangle. Let go!
Let go, Jack. Wait.
Too soon for Titanic jokes! There we go. Hey. Okay. And this way, you know, if you do cut in some teeth like how I want to, the teeth won't just bust off so easily.
Need to hydrate after that.
You did a lot of work.
Also, really glad you're not a dentist.
Hey, you got that British teeth, Donnie? There we go. This is our workout. Whoa.
You're doing wonderfully, sweetie.
Thank you, darling. I think 2 pumpkins is the right time for 2 hours, eh?
Oh boy, yeah, it's already been 1 hour.
I think the smaller one will be a lot quicker. It'll be a fun experiment for all of us.
Especially when it's going to just be the pureed pumpkin that we need on the inside.
It will, yeah. I think we're about to have our realities checked.
Unsubscribe. Alright. Thing I've been putting off. Scrape.
You got this.
Actually, I don't think I need you. Just scoop. If I find more pumpkin seeds, though,
Then we will throw them away.
I know. It's taunting me.
Oh no! Wrong bowl!
Oh, it doesn't matter. That's a discard bowl too.
Wrong bowl! I'll never recover.
You know what?
What?
There we go. Get my torso.
Gotta do what's ergonomic, especially in your old age, like us.
I was once spry.
It's true. I remember.
Right. Pumpkin's about to have a bad time of it. There you go. Better out than in.
Oh, you always say. I hope you joined us today so that you can hear my amazing accents.
Oh, yes.
Okay, we're on to the final teeth now.
His teeth.
Oh, this one fell the wrong way. All right. This is what he looks like before I do any of the shaving from the inside. Whoop, 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 whoop. He's quite gummy currently. We'll fix it. It's hard, especially when you're trying to cut curves like a smile, to make sure that you're cutting perfectly like into the pumpkin. It's really easy to accidentally cut at an angle. So I find in general to just cut however it's easiest and then go back later and kind of clean it up.
That's a good call.
And you know what, if you knock out a couple of his teeth, it just makes him more spooky.
Very true. If you knock out some of his teeth, it just makes the smile even bigger.
I will say some of the most joyful smiles you'll ever see are those kids who like just don't have those two front teeth. They're in that like first grade stage, you know?
I remember that life. Oh, I realized I was quite close to the microphone, so I might have just been
Breathing heavily for them. You're gonna find out that this is considered exercise for us.
I got my 10,000 steps in today.
I know. You did really good.
It was a beautiful day outside. There was sunshine. Actually, I didn't like that part. I like it cloudy. Vampire, okay?
Hey, I can understand.
I burn in the sun.
Same. Okay. Now for the top.
How do I feel about the inside?
How do you feel on the inside?
How do I feel on the inside about these insides? Try and get a flat bottom so we put a candle or a lighting device in there. It can stay. Have you seen the things where people turn the actual pumpkin into a candle?
No.
Like they pour
wax in it?
with a wick. I don't know how long it lasts.
Oh. Maybe something to try next year. Candle pumpkin.
That's a literal candle pumpkin. Alright.
I don't know, part of me would be nervous having that thing sit on my front porch.
Yeah, maybe we put that one in the On the gravel. Somewhere. Get a paver underneath it.
Then out by the road. Make it the city's problem.
That's how that works.
I mean, you still get the ticket, but you know, your house isn't burned up.
It's just a more expensive pumpkin.
Don't follow us for those tips. Alright. Now, my boy, be toothy, not so gummy. So now all I'm gonna do is take a paper towel and try to clean him up a little bit. Ooh, pumpkins are looking cool. Thank you.
Yes, yours is looking cool.
Hey, yours is
Alright,
come together.
Yep, I'm at the design stage for mine. So I have a flat end on my pumpkin. I'm going to attempt to carve into, I think. Or do I like the other side? What do I like?
The first step to identifying your feelings is to admit that you have feelings.
Oh. We'll never get to that step. Oh. So, my pumpkin, I'm going to say has acne.
Do we need to like get some water for it? I have a water bottle over here.
It's fine. It reminds me, I watch a lot of the cow videos where someone is trimming their hooves.
Yeah. And where are we going with this?
And this just reminds me because a lot of times he has to like dig out little pebbles or stones that get caught into the cow's hooves and everything. So I just feel like that guy. That's where we're going. That was my giant roundabout way of getting to there.
We're doing an exfoliation technique on this pumpkin.
Alright. That is what I will consider good enough.
Ooh. Oh, big brain.
Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, I do think I want to put the pie pumpkin guts into that kind of a bowl, but
you know
I
what?
can find a new bowl.
That's
Where's
fine.
the small bowl?
That's
Okay.
fine.
You can downgrade?
I can downgrade.
If you can't, I could put the pie pumpkin guts into the small bowl.
Nope. You can have the medium bowl.
Okay. Because I think the Jack is done. He's so cute.
All hail Jack, the Pumpkin King.
Now I have reached my final form, guys. I'm a pumpkin. I don't think this is big enough for me to shove my head into, which is probably for the best, if I'm honest. Because it'll be like Joey from Friends when he got stuck inside that turkey. Except that I'll be happy. So, I'll put this in the back and then I'll get started on those pie pumpkins.
Alright, I am looking at my inspiration for what I want to do. I think I will probably go with my ghost theme. Let me look at my inspo photo.
Goes under Jack, the Pumpkin King. Oh, he looks so beautiful back there.
He's just here to support you.
I don't know, there's something about the classic jack-o'-lantern. Okay. Now, we were a little late to the store to grab our pie pumpkin, so neither of them have stems, which is unfortunate for them, but we're gonna make it cool anyway. They're so small compared to that last pumpkin.
Okay, this one's really cute. Alright. May I have one of the markers, please?
Yes.
Thank y'all.
Which design did you pick?
I picked a really happy little ghost.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Do you want to show them? Or no?
I'll attempt to show.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, good angle. So this is what
That's
I
gonna
will
be so cool.
try to make. We'll see how that gets translated onto the pumpkin itself.
Yeah, it's all about the inspiration.
Yep. You're my inspiration.
You can use that when you're ready.
Excellent. Don't push it.
Back to my stabby ways.
found a seed.
Another one.
And another one. Alright.
Okay.
Alright. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna start carving right up. I'm like, no, wait.
Think about it.
He's like, is that what you really want to do? Alright, let's see. Top of the head. Bottom. Of the body. He's kind of got some swoops. Kind of like a cute little octopus with 3 legs. A tried octopus? I don't know.
This does feel like a more violent pumpkin already. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I don't feel safe anymore.
You'll be fine. Starting to know why my mom didn't let me do this before.
I'm starting to remember why my mom just left me alone on the front porch. I was like, I have deniability. Oh my god, he's just so happy already.
Oh, it's adorable.
Ooh.
Yep.
My apologies. Just so happy already.
He's so cute.
Alright. Little. Let me look at the inside triangle. What is that? Oh my goodness. Oh dear lord. Oh.
I feel like we're in 2 very different emotional states right now.
Oh. The eyebrows kind of make him look angry.
You want to make him angry?
I don't want to make him angry.
He does look like he has achieved something that the main character did not want.
How come they made... Oh. They didn't put the eyebrows a little farther back. Okay. Might not do the eyebrows, but I'll leave them for there for now. Alright, now 2. Okay.
Stabby times. Every now and then I get a little bit stabby and I get out my pumpkins.
Turn around.
Well, this certainly achieved a look.
Do you even want to look over?
I was almost successful with my zigzag plans, but then the last zig turned into a bit of a square. I think I am going to borrow this guy.
Go for it. Oh yeah, I am not doing eyebrows.
He's adorable without eyebrows.
I know. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So, things I've learned in the past is if you do the outline for something like this that's primarily has a big outline on it, it's going to be very hard to do the stabby on the inside because it's very delicate then. So start on the inside and work the way out.
Smart.
I'm trying to be.
You can do this.
Alright.
If you need this tool.
Yeah, I'll wait. I can at least do one line with this. Ooh. Don't get my phone out anymore. Getting pumpkin guts on it.
It's good for it. We're almost there.
Oh, it's a cute little star pattern.
Kinda.
Flower pattern?
It was almost successful except for that one. I'll get better on the next one.
We don't make mistakes. We make happy birds, okay?
Happy accidents.
Happy little accidents. That's what Bob Ross always taught. Oh my god, I just realized. My little ghost is gonna have a beauty mark.
Oh, little Marilyn Monroe.
Yes.
I like it. Gentle.
Oh no. There are more seeds. It's not the pureed pumpkin. I hope it is.
You want me to just... It's so cute though. Let me do a quick little googly search on how other people suggest you take a pie pumpkin and make it into the puree that would come in a can.
Yeah. Do you do it with the outside?
I don't know.
Ooh. We came prepared to this knife fight.
Bake with pie pumpkins.
This has got a nice handle to it.
Interesting.
How wrong are we?
Well, the first suggestion is that you
Don't?
cut up your pumpkin in half and then you bake it. Wait, I'm so confused. You just scrape the seeds out of your pumpkin, then you're ready to roast the pumpkin, which is no joke the easiest squash to roast. Have and scoop out the seeds, then bake.
Oh, okay. So you're doing the right thing. Yeah, scoop out the seeds. That's what.
But I'm gonna bake the pumpkin.
Well, Christine has a suggestion.
Oh, Christine. you may continue. I assume it is similar to how you cook any squash. Take out the seeds, season, and bake, then scoop out the good stuff. Yes. Yes, it seems like you are correct. So, maybe instead I'll just use pumpkin puree from the can that's in my...
Quitter.
I am not a quitter! I want to carve my pumpkin and have it be a cute little tiny pumpkin!
Alright.
Ain't no quitting. In light of new information, plans change.
No, we must be rigid. Oh gosh. Such a small eye.
I don't think we need to keep these seeds. Would you like me to?
I can work on them.
Okay.
Alright, I think I got that eye going. Or gone.
Gone. Enjoy this rendition of the song. You're welcome.
Thank you. I needed that.
So many pumpkin seeds.
Yep, I can poke you through. Alrighty.
I suppose I did buy 2 pie pumpkins.
Yeah, does it
Maybe
say
I
how
just
many?
carve one and then I cook the other one.
Yeah, does it say how many pie pumpkins you need for?
They say a weight, usually like 2 pounds or something like that. Which
Post scooping?
I'm not sure. What I think I can do is I can just use the pumpkin, and then if it looks like I need a little bit more, I have a can of puree.
That's true.
So I can just substitute a little bit and say it's a mostly fresh pumpkin situation. I'm glad I'm carving the cuter pumpkin of the 2.
Are you saying mine's not cute?
No, I'm saying between these 2, I'd rather have this one for display and this one to eat. Tasty.
Tasty. Well, I'm looking at the flashy right now. Just gonna bedazzle this thing somehow.
Okay, let's see if I can even fit my hand in here. pumpkin. I'm like mesmerized watching you.
It's so therapeutic. As you can see, the lines are just something that are there.
There we go.
Alright. Much like cutting hair, you can always cut more later.
It's true. Unfortunately, this does not generally grow back.
No, it's done in its growing phase. Through. Poke you through. Can't quite poke you through, so.
These seeds seem smaller than the other ones.
It's not quite the triangles you were giving me.
Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah. Well, so I only need to do your trick of going through and cutting from the other angles.
From the fleshy bit.
Alright. Let me do the... They look like ears even though I know that they're arms. My brain's just like, I made some ears. Oop.
I feel like this pumpkin was intended for smaller hands.
Julia,
Save the cute pumpkin. You're right. I'm just gonna carve this one. It's gonna be great. This one has so many seeds. I swear it's got probably as many seeds as your big pumpkin.
Oh, and they're smaller seeds too.
I know. I wonder if they're gonna taste different.
Should we cook them separately?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they're smaller, then I think we'll be able to tell if it's a big pumpkin seed or baby pumpkin seed.
Come on.
There's like the stem tried to grow through this pumpkin.
Oh goodness. Oh yeah.
Here's where I'm looking so far. I have been working for a couple minutes on this and it still is chock filled.
Pokey. Pokey pokey. Oop, that's a stabby stabby. I want a pokey pokey.
Stab stabby. I like how I thought this would be faster because it's smaller. That was some cute logic. Back in my youth.
It's a lot like painting a room. There's a lot of prep work.
Apparently.
Alright. Do the top. I think I will stand for a bit. Oh, gotta get his hairline right.
Either that or I'm just getting weaker with time.
It wants you to work for it.
Better work. Better work it.
Ooh, it is nice to do the straightaways. Or what I'm considering a straightaway.
Big old curve. Alright, I'm gonna try to cut this thing out. Which means I need dry hands before I handle the knife. Turns into a knife to meet you. No, this. Sorry.
Poke you through. Okay.
Oh.
Got my happy little pumpkin.
We're gonna have to get some videos of these lit tonight. And then
yeah.
share it on the socials.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Let's just cut this thing in half.
Both my feet fell asleep.
Oh. You're in the comfy chair too. I'm sitting here on a folding chair.
Oh, that's because I'm sitting like I'm not in the comfy chair. Okie dokie. Because when you went through, you just went at a slight angle to kind of like...
Yeah.
That's what I figured. Okay.
You just gotta be careful on the more delicate bits not to accidentally just cut it off.
Yeah. want to make sure that the design still comes through.
You're missing out on the music right now. It's like a Venetian.
When the moon hits my eye.
This one is definitely going to be hard to get a flat surface for a candle in. I'm gonna have to
That's for future Sarah to figure out.
aggressive. Gah. Pinching with the fingers.
And I'll ride into the city.
Okay, I think I have most of the seeds out now. Majority, for sure. Honestly, some of them only seem like they're seed cases, not really even.
Yeah, those are the ones that are not gonna roast very well, or the ones that don't have the a lot of the inside in them. Okay, just angle this a bit more for me.
Spoon in here.
What should I call my pumpkin? My little happy ghost.
George?
George the happy ghost.
Why don't we ask the comments?
No.
What would you name the happiest ghost ever carved into a pumpkin? Thing.
Oh,
sorry. I'm gonna move this away from me now.
So you're not tempted.
There you go. I'm just really scraping on my own. Oh, it's under my nails.
Oh, that's the worst feeling. That's the part I don't like.
Ugh. It is effective though. Dolphin would name the ghost the Happy Ghoul.
I like
Best
that.
ghost in the world.
I like that.
It's a good name.
Could even do his hairline.
He's kind of giving me Snapchat vibes.
Well, now he's gonna be giving me Snapchat vibes. This is the ghost that has not seen what goes on in Snapchat.
It's like the original Snapchat ghost
Yeah.
though. Not like whatever the weird AI thing is now. The fake Tom from Facebook. Here, you want a paper towel for it?
Yeah.
If you need some water, I get my
No, he's providing his own.
moisture. I do have some free pumpkin juice right now. From my scrapity scrape life. I think what I might do is take one of my pillar candles and like carve out.
There, look at the other name for the ghost.
Oh, Skylar would call it peekaboo?
Pokaboo.
Pokaboo! Wow, sorry, reading is rough for me right now. I like Pokaboo. Happy Ghoul, Pokaboo.
Pokaboo the happy ghoul.
Pokaboo.
Pokaboo?
Pokaboo, the Happy Ghoul. Beers. Alright, let's try to switch to the spoon.
The spoon.
Give my nails a break.
The ice cream scoop is good at the sides. Less good if you need to do like
I'll try
tip.
that.
Scooping.
Okay.
Also
Give it a
need to be
shot.
more precise.
We'll see if it's... Ooh. It is effective. So the technique I've got right now, which is hard to see, I got the pumpkin on the side, hole is over here, and I'm just staying kind of horizontal to the table.
From my imagination, or is the sides of the pumpkin, of that pumpkin, harder than the bigger pumpkin?
It definitely is harder. It is like less stringy. It's more like a solid flesh, which, you know, burn-wise might be safer. But yeah, pretty easy to clean out comparatively, you know, because it's a little smaller in size. Let's see if I can use the spoon to flatten off the bottom here.
Just doing some pumpkin extractions.
You guys sign up for one of those, the pimple popper? Pumpkin popper? Those are probably my least favorite TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot better.
May I interest you in some cow hooves?
I love those. We were just talking about it the other day, the spa days for people's cows.
Oh, those ones, yeah.
And they do like a little moisturizer on the nose and put them in a robe and put like their ear back before they put like, you know, brush all their face fur. We need a house cow. Alright, so this is where I'm at now. Much cleaner inside.
That's so clean.
Very nice. I think that's plenty good for what I'm gonna do. So, verify that this thing fits again. Look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna clean that up a little bit, and we'll get to carving some stars into her. So I've seen a lot of TikToks where they take a cookie cutter and then a piece of wood and a hammer, and you just cookie cut your whole way through, which I'm not going to fully try here because I think that it would sound awful for you, for me to just hammer away right next to the mic. So what I'm going to do is apply some pressure to the cookie cutter just to leave a mark for me, and then I'm going to follow it with the saw from earlier. I think that will be plenty good. Just cleaning off the lid to my pumpkin here before I get started.
I kind of want cantaloupe right now.
I can offer you pumpkin. I'm sure it's similar in texture.
They're both fruit.
No one has argued yet, so
I'm
until
winning.
then.
I'm winning. All right. Oof.
Okay, where are my cookie cutters? They be somewhere else.
Because of the angle of the pumpkin, it looks like he's just so eager to give you a hug. Like when he comes up, he's like aggressively leaning forward. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But like when he lays, it's more like that.
Maybe give him some shade. There we go.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Oh, all right. Ready to clean up the top a bit, maybe.
Okay, so at the local grocery store, they had this pack of star cookie cutters that come in like 6 different sizes, it looks like. I'm gonna just see if the biggest one is even gonna work anywhere. Yeah, we could probably get 1 or 2 of these. So all I'm gonna do is press down. Oh, this is harder than it looks. It is giving me some general lines though, which is nice. Good to do kind of a rolling motion. this way. First star is kind of visible. I'm probably only going to do one that big because it was kind of hard to do. Do another one around here. This one I think I'm going to carve around pretty far. Do 3D pumpkin. Not just one side, all sides. Nice. It's happening again. And again, all these are just going to be for kind of general help, but I will likely take it as inspiration, not rules. The other thing I could do is use them and then my marker and outline it. That might be an easy way to do it. Your favorite! My favorite! Do you need something?
I'm just waiting for you to
not do pausing time.
Yes. Alright. Dry.
It's so funny how it's a totally different tone compared to the big pumpkins. It's much higher pitched. It makes sense. I wonder if someone's ever made like an ocarina out of a pumpkin. Like I heard that they used to make them out of gourds.
I don't even want to think about how you would figure out where to put stuff for the fingerings. I'll just play the one that was made for me out of clay.
It's surprising that we don't call this the ocarina-sized pumpkin. It's the pie-shaped pumpkin.
A pie-shaped pumpkin?
Yeah, our pumpkin pie is shaped like this.
Well, you're doing them right.
Oh, shade. Ah, Lord, we're getting risky here.
Risky business.
These are star-inspired shapes, that's for sure. Hey.
Stars come in many different points.
It's true.
You know, you could even get away with a circle.
It's true. If I could figure a way to carve a circle.
Or a wonky circle. Maybe the light as it's coming through the night sky is being bent by the atmosphere, and therefore it is no longer a perfect circle.
Okay.
That's it. Yep. Running with that.
It's definitely star-inspired.
May I interest you in some slimy seed?
Julia would name the ghost Luna.
I can see that ghost being a Luna. Alright. Well, I know what my next nightmare is going to entail.
Sensories?
Sensory! I never actually did anything with the seeds when I was a kid. It was only when I was in college that friends were like, oh, do you roast them? And I'm like, what are you talking about? What is this thing that you do?
That's fun.
Teach me your ways.
I mean, it sounds like the Godar Halloween tradition was rather... Here's a pumpkin. Here's how you stab it. Good luck. Peace out.
Yeah. They would come together when it was done. The porch had 2 posts for the stairs, and you could put the pumpkins on top of those, which is how we always displayed them, my brother and I. And when it was done, it was evening time, the sun was going down, we put the pumpkins out, we put the candles in, all that stuff, and then we'd like run halfway down the yard so we could turn around and see them in their action shots. I usually have light up sneakers too, so it'd be like,
Well, I mean,
miss those things.
I know. I don't know why they don't make those for adults.
I know. Especially since nostalgia is super big right now for that stuff.
I mean, considering I have a phone case that a 5-year-old version of me would have killed for. Alright, we're making progress. I currently have a big star, a couple little stars, and a medium star.
It's like one of those planetarium things.
Yeah! It's gonna make stars all over my front porch! It's gonna be great!
You know, you could try to put one in here too. For the top.
A star?
A star. A tiny star.
Through the stem.
Yeah.
No. You could try it. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt me. It's gonna defeat me.
So you're giving me permission to hurt you? Is that what I just heard? Apparently not all ideas are valid.
They are a valid idea. Sounds like a violent idea as well, though.
Ow.
It does sound like strong judgment for me as I currently hold a blade in my hand. Serrated in style.
I'm just massaging seeds right now, so. This is what my master's degree was for.
direction of my star legs.
Stars in action.
Focus. Alright, this one, for the fun of it, I'm going to try to carve like I would draw a star with the straight lines. So start at the top, go down to the first leg, and from the leg, go to the arm. Clearly stars have arms and legs. And from there, you go over to the other arm. Ah, too close to the other star! This is violent and terrifying.
Abandoned ship.
Okay, from here down to the other leg. Okay. Ah! First triangle out. Pretend I just cut straight through there to this leg. Probably about there. Bring it back up to the head.
To the head. To the arm. To the feet. This star forms on your pumpkin. Wait, no, that's not where I've been putting the seeds.
See, that's almost a star.
That's a star.
Star?
If that was gonna attack me in an alleyway, I'd identify it as a star. Ouch.
You know what I was thinking the other day? I've been listening to The Lord of the Rings on Audible recently, and I have just been comparing it to the movies, essentially, in my memory of when we originally kind of read like The Hobbit and stuff in school.
We were youngins.
We were young. Yes, so my memory doesn't go back that far usually, but I do distinctly remember this. Like, I think my parents had this version on CD when we would drive to and from the cottage, because I remember Tom Bombadil singing and like, oh, Tom Bombadil, Tom Bombadillo,
By
like,
water reading moon, by the reading willow.
right, like, why do you know that? Anyway,
That's a fourth grade memory that has not gone away.
What I was surprised about was I started listening in October, and the whole beginning just feels like a spooky story. Like,
Oh.
I mean, they get trapped by this willow, and you know they have to survive it, outsmart it, and then when they finally, you know, make it to the next area, they get like trapped by these grave rites, and they have to make it out of that. And then they make it to town, and then, of course, there's more things they just have to get away from. Like, this really just feels like it's a ghost story.
That is how ghost stories go.
Yeah.
You get out of one little thing and you get into another.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, if you're looking for a spooky story for Halloween, a rather long-winded version with a lot of singing is Lord of the Rings.
That's fine, because I had to read the first half of Fellowship of the Ring for ninth grade, and then I was listening to what the Audible was going through, and I'm like, I remember none of this, and it's been more recent than when I was a chillin' since I've heard this.
We're on the home stretch.
Oh, got what?
2 more.
2 more?
Looks like it's good timing.
Yeah.
Let's start by just doing the Star Trek symbol.
Gotta get that delta.
Wrong angle. Go through.
I should look up the recipes for actually how to make these things now.
Share it with the class.
I think it's like, yeah, I just can't remember what the bonding thing is. Like, do you put like olive oil? I think it's olive oil. You toss it with that in like a bag with the salt and seasoning that you want. And then if you want to do the sweet one, I think melted butter is actually
That'd be good.
better thing to use, but let me double check that. Oh, I love this. The article says, how to roast pumpkin seeds the right way. Like, what's the wrong way?
Probably if you don't roast them. That would probably be the wrong way to do that.
Yeah, you're not going to get anywhere if you don't roast it.
That might be the only wrong way.
Alright, I was right. I don't know why they had to go the right way or the wrong way. It just said, you need a pumpkin, you need olive oil, and you need salt. Oh, they do roast for a long time.
There we go.
Oh, this suggests that we could put the seeds into a large bowl of water.
Oh, really?
And then, like, right after we're done, like, sifting them from the pumpkin innards, and then we see which ones float, and those are the ones that you should roast.
Okay. Wipe off some of the pumpkin guts.
Okay, what if we already have them dried?
This is looking so cute. I think this is gonna look just like a planetarium, like on my porch. It's covered in stars. This would be really fun if you had like a drill and you just drilled a bunch of holes to be like the little stars in the distance.
It'd be cool too if during the day you like painted additional stars and like the little things around it. That way it's good for day and night.
That's true.
I thought about painting my ghost white, but I also decided not to.
Let's just carve out a little bit on some of these. Look a little fleshy. We can get this in frame so you can see what I'm doing, huh?
Okay, that's better.
Almost. It's ruined my pumpkin. Okay.
Do you have coconut oil?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Put marbles in the holes? Becca, you have a big brain. That's so smart. Because then it would make it all fun colors.
Oh yeah, anyway, so I was saying that for the cinnamon sugar ones, it says you can use butter, or you could also use coconut oil. Although I know you also have the fancy butter that's better for your dietary needs, so whichever one works best for anybody.
Almost done. I'm just trying to make it so the light can shine through some of these little. Oh, this is one I started on.
Little tiny arms.
No, I don't think I started on that one. No, I definitely did start near here because this is where the stars get awfully close and yeah, they touch. That's alright. Stars can touch. It's legal.
They're allowed to have friends.
Hey.
Or enemies, I suppose.
Frenemies. Okay. So, I think we are pretty much done.
Woo-woo.
Clean it off. Find the lid that I didn't throw away. The lid still fits. This is the final pie pumpkin who's not going to be a pie. He's achieved a different ending. Don't worry. I will let you know how it goes to roast an actual pumpkin the right way, like that thing says.
Ah, yes.
We'll put this, let's see how it says. Oh, I'm attached.
Oh, buddy. There we go.
Here we go. Okay, well, thank you all for joining the stream today. We had a wonderful time, I think. At least I did.
Yeah, it was fun.
We appreciate all of you joining us, and you know, I always love to try new crafts or try old crafts again, and I love showing you all the different ways that I do it and learning how you do it in a fun stream like this. So, again, if you could just go ahead and subscribe to this channel, that would really help us meet our goals. Even just this month, I think that we gained 3 subscribers. Ooh. So we're on our way, and I really appreciate you joining us, becoming part of CoffeeCraft and our crafty community. So yeah, I can't wait to see what we can craft together next month. Next month, I think we will be making some Christmas ornaments, since it will be right after Thanksgiving. So hopefully that'll be on your calendar. And I look forward to crafting with you then. All right. Well, thanks for joining. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.